Can we hear this argument out, please? Because Luke is spoiling it. And I want this resolved. So, Miss Red, can you please just chill out? Because we're going off track just because of his hate for me. Look, we all know you hate me. It's fine. Right? Can we just deal with the issue at hand?
Can you mute her, please? Can you mute her while I speak to Luke? So, Luke,
I know, but it's about Court Assassin. Go on, Court Assassin.
I don't, honestly, this woman is accused. What she's got to say is that I've rang her phone. I can tell you now, I've never ever rang this woman's phone or wished any harm on her child. Laura, can you please stop talking about my children on your live stream 24/7? It is ridiculous. You do not talk about me. You're not just swearing. Like Luke swears at me, that's fine. But you are actually hounding my kids. You are hounding me and my kids.
Is there any proof, Laura, that she has doxed your kids or done anything to your kids or
bring the receipts, Laura? Come on, you stick your camera on and show everyone the receipts.
Any chance you shut your fucking mouth?
This is what I mean about this woman. She's so strange.
She doxed my friend.
It feels like a hatred. It just feels like a pure like you're wasting your energy hating people on the internet. It's weird. Like, do what you need to do in regards to child safety, but you've also put that child in danger because you know that people don't like this lady. So you've put that child in danger by putting her
life in danger
and her pictures of our house out there. So you have also endangered a child. You'll know better.
And I told the social worker that yesterday. I told her.
I did it yesterday. Social worker, you live in Ireland. You do not know me and my kids. Why are you hounding my counsel about me? It is strange. What is wrong with you? Why are you coming on here going, I spoke to her social worker? You are harassing social services every day of the week about me, and you do not even
Court
know
Assassin,
me.
that is a direct lie.
Child.
Court Assassin, come with the receipts. I've rung your social worker and spoke to your social worker once. I can't help but everybody else on the app.
Well, you have actively gone on your live stream and said this woman is a danger to her own children. I'm not being funny, but Pablo Escobar was a dad. He was good to his kids. There's a lot of people that have been to prison that come out that are very good to their children who have checked past. You cannot say that these people are danger to their children. They might not be good to other people.
Not allowed any access
no, you don't get to make that. You are a psychopath stalker, and I'm so glad you have
access to your son.
What? Right? Why are you talking about my son? Go
away. Exactly. You're not even
talking about my son. Why can you not put my kids out of your mouth?
My son had to move to the Orr State to get away from it. And there's a law enforcement Laura, you can't be ringing other people's phones and doing it either. You can't be getting people to ring other people's phones and wish stuff on children.
You've got to have proof that she did that. Laura,
listen, Court Assassin sat there saying about how people are talking about her kids. I agree, it's off limits, but you can't be sitting there saying that when you're sitting there throwing your kids across the app. And by that, I mean, you're asking people to pay for their parties. You're asking people to pay for their stuff. You know what I mean? You're asking
that's what I do on TikTok. I'm sorry, but that's what I do on TikTok.
And ask people to
I will do what I like on my
and then
TikTok.
expect nobody to sleep on it.
You've got no right
to
dictate to me how I do my TikTok. But just because I do that, no, hold on a minute. Just because I do that, it doesn't mean people get to make false allegations.
Shut up! One minute,
everybody, shut the fuck up! Let's do showtime. Is everybody happy with showtime?
Yes.
Let's run it.
Showtime. Let's go. How do I do showtime?
Oh, fuck's sake.
Don't give it the big one when you don't know how to do it, Miss Red.
I don't know how to do showtime, but we need to hear what everyone's got to say. Alicia, how do I do showtime?
If you go to... is it on multi-guest? One of the mods should be able to do it. The super mod.
No, we can't. We can't.
No, it's got to be the host.
Right, okay. All right, everyone carry on. But you got to remember, guys, this is about Court Assassin, so she needs to be
there you go, showtime.
Oh, here we go. Thank you, Jay. Court Assassin, are you okay though, darling? Because obviously I don't want it to be too overwhelming for you.
She can't speak, by the way.
Oh, go on, Corey.
She plays an act, whether we agree with that act or not. Either way, this is her income. She's providing for both of the kids, from my understanding. Again, me and Court Assassin speak off the app. I don't agree with everything she says or she does. It's got nothing to do with me in the slightest. We've all got a little act that we play on you. Like you're Miss Red, you're dressed in red. You know what I mean? We've all got different things. However, this Laura lady, I have seen a lot on. Not sent by Court Assassin, I've just seen a lot. And then when I've looked at it, I won't comment on it because it involves a child. So I will not go on my platform and go, oh, well, this woman's done this, this, and this, and then they all got to start commenting and start, going at each other. I just think, regardless of what Court Assassin has done, let's just stick this in the back of our minds. I know she brings a lot of drama with the kids to the app. However, I just think this Laura lady has totally lost her argument the second she says she's trying to protect a child's innocence, and then obviously chucks up an address straight after.
I agree.
That apart just don't make sense to me in the slightest. I reckon Court Assassin does a lot in terms of to pee people off, and she gets under people's skin. Can we not forget there are also other creators on the app which now do the same thing as her to create a reaction and affect the app. So you've got Millen and Jack who now go on and say, oh, I want, a Hoover, £1 in the PayPal. And then you've got, Sobriety Jack asking for a fucking mop. So everyone just does it for a reaction, and that's exactly the same as what she's doing. People will get bored of it eventually and she'll have to change it up. But our concern here, or the concern that lady is trying to cover, is the kids. I don't reckon there is a danger to the kids in any way, shape or form, considering she's got social services crawling up her arse. So I don't reckon the kids would be at any risk at all. But anyway, yeah. How do I stop?
Okay, thank you, Corey. We'll wrap you up and move on to Laura. Laura, darling. Hi, Laura. You'll have to unmute, darling. Oh, shit. Hello.
So see these messages I have in the back. This is what it started over. Sally, Dean's ex, came to me and sent me these messages. Can everybody see these messages?
Yes.
Is this the one that says at the bottom of it, she called the child an ugly bastard?
Oh, shit.
Okay. So this is why she came for me and her team came for me, and they got my other account banned. I get cam tuner, and then when she found out I was cam tuner, she played up a bit, and I get everybody comes with an argument here. Okay, I get everybody comes with an argument, but I'm going to go on to these as well. Sorry, Miss Red, give me a wee second because I'm not 100% sure how to keep doing these all the time. So if everybody can see these, what she said about Sally's child. Now, if everybody goes, I'm not even going to say what her Facebook name is, but I found them on her Facebook. I spoke to someone who knows her as well and confirmed that is her. I'm not going to say nothing because there's a few things in place regarding that, and I'm not going to start doxing other people's names because he asked me not to. But this is what she's been saying about children.
May I ask, who's Mayo?
That's her. That's Court Assassin. That's Court Assassin's Snapchat name. That is Court Assassin's Facebook name. And I'll prove it. Do you want me to prove it? Hold on. I'll prove that it's Court Assassin because I'm not going to come without receipts when it comes with that. If everybody can just read it. I just need to get this one with the person's name. It's took out of it. Hold on.
See, because people can't change names and things like that. So
No. Well, I'm sorry. I'm going to say who it was. I asked AJ, and AJ confirmed it's her Facebook. Aye. So this is where it started from, and I'm going to keep that fella out of him because I think that fella's an absolutely fantastic father, and he's asked me to, and I've just said, and he had asked me to keep him out of it, which I strongly get. But this is a person who's speaking on children. That's why calling children ugly bastards, talking about their appearance and stuff. Who is she to talk about anybody's child? If I came to her, not one person on my cam to has ever said anything bad about her child, ever spoke bad about her child, only that her child needs safeguarding. And right now, I strongly believe that Court Assassin needs supervised visits around her daughter, or to come off the app and better her life. And if she betters her life, she will become a better mother. Isn't that right? Take time out to better herself.
Okay, well, thank you for bringing your receipts. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on to the next person, if that's okay. Yes, because we love receipts around these ways. There we go. Thank you, Laura. Luke the Judge.
Hello.
Hello, Luke.
Right, we all know that I don't like the person in the box, but I'll keep it calm, right? So basically, Court Assassin, you put your children online. You put every aspect online. You're online all day long, drunk. You're online when the kids are there. You ask for things for your kids. You are then subject to social media. You put things on social media, people are allowed to comment, right? So that's my opinion. I don't think you should mention your kids. I don't think you should have anything about your kids. I don't give a fuck whether you're on the app or not, right? You mean nothing to me. You're nothing. But you talk about your children, so they are subject to be spoke about. You have spoke about your kids in derogatory ways as well, right? Do I think you're a good mother? It's not for me to say. I don't see you offline. Laura, another thing that I'm going to say, Laura, I don't also think it's your concern. Social services are involved, and it's not for you to turn around and say whether you think she should have socialised visits or not. That's nothing to do with you. The social services are involved, so I do agree with Corey on that one.
Yeah.
But can we just fucking please stop bringing kids and children and doxing on this app? It's getting worse every day. Laura, you can't have double standards and sit here and say, sorry, she doxed my friend, so I'm going to dox her. So does that then make you as bad as Court Assassin? And that's all I've got to say. That's it. That's it. Done.
Okay, thank you, Luke, and thank you for remaining calm because
Corey's a clout chaser and doesn't deserve a platform. Can you move on, please? Corey.
Hi, Alicia.
Yeah, I just agree with what Luke said, and I understand. Like, we've seen the shit that she's done, and we've just seen the messages of the stuff she was saying about children. But Laura is giving obsessed, because you need to make your reports that you want to make in regards to protecting children.
Yeah.
And you can't sit and cam to everything and speak on everything. Like the pictures you've just put up, you've doxed children yourself, Laura. You know, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like the hatred and anger. But we all know Court Assassin is a wrong un. Like, there's no two ways about it. However, she has got social involved already. Yeah. And I'm sure that the professionals know what they're doing. You know, so I reiterate what Luke says. I agree 100%.
Okay, thank you, Alicia. Obviously now, guys, we're going to hear from Court Assassin. I think it's only fair, she gets the full time because she's had so many people have an opinion on her. Thank you, Alicia, darling. Here's Court Assassin, guys.
So this woman only got put their messages up 2 days ago, so it's wrong how she said that it started from there. Laura has been hate campaigning against me for over a week now, and she has been talking about my parenting, which she knows nothing about. Yes, I do come on this app with a persona. Let me tell you something now, Miss Red. I do not watch the FYP, believe it or not. When I turn off this phone, I go out and live my life. I'm one of 7 children. I've got 3 nephews, 1 niece, and I've got 2 kids. My mum and dad, I see my mum and dad. My grandparents are alive. I've got a very big social life off this app that I don't share. And the thing is, it's weird how people think they know my life just because I come on and spend time at home and put on a camera. You don't know anything about me. Yes, the link in the bio and all that is actually a persona. It's all for effect. How else, I had to make a decision one day. How did I want to grow a platform? I didn't grow it on here. I grew my platform on the wow factor. And it does fucking wow everyone. It shocks you sometimes what comes out of me, gob. Anyway, moving on from that, because I think, Miss Red, you know exactly how TikTok works and you're not a silly lady. And you know that a lot of us creators are very different when we are in our own space, personal life without a camera on, okay? This Laura, it was never down to their messages. She has been actively encouraging people to report me to social services. She has then stated on her live that she believes my child is in danger in my care, which is an absolute steep and out of her reach statement to make. I have had professional involvement for many years due to various different reasons. DV, alcoholism, relationship breakdowns. I've had a tough road. And I'm not coming on here to say that for sympathy, but I have had professional involvement for many years, and the schools who see my children on a daily basis know that. So this woman, Laura, who doesn't know me from Adam, to constantly say on this app that my child is in danger it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. My children are, one's going into high school soon, so schools are very well aware of the situation with him. And my daughter is growing up. She's going to be 8 this year. And she's had social involvement since she was 1. Me and her dad both have unsupervised contact with her. She stays at her dad's house and she stays at my house. She's never been subject to care proceedings or anything of the sort. So at the end of the day, why this woman, Laura, thinks that she can make comment on the safety of my child when we have had intense involvement and support as a family. And some families do need support. I had my kids when I was young, in my early 20s. I was naive. I've done a lot of learning along the way. I've made mistakes. No one gives you a handbook, Miss Red, how to be parenting. And no one gives you a handbook on how to deal with conflict or relationship breakdowns or deep depression or postnatal depression. No one gives you these things to help you. So I have had to do a lot of learning, and this woman just keeps picking on my weaknesses. Every little thing I do on this app, she picks and picks and picks and picks. I have a horrendous drunk, so I'm not interested in Sally. I wish I swore more at Sally. I dislike her that much. I hate her that much that I will say the worst things in the world to that woman, and I'm telling you the truth. So them receipts that you've got, Laura, I ain't interested. Them messages were sent 2 years ago. Why are you bringing messages that were sent 2 years ago to someone you don't even know to the table? If Sally came to my face, I'd say worse to her. I don't like her. But that doesn't mean I'm a danger to my kids. So that's the biggest difference going, yeah? You do not get to make a decision just because I swear I get gob off at someone that I'm a danger to my kids. I would never, ever make that judgment. Have a parent and child relationship is sacrosanct. It's such a special, you never get a relationship like that in the world. And for people like you to interfere with parents and children says a lot about you. I might swear at Sally, but I would never, ever, ever go around saying that her kids should spend time with her.
Who's Sally, darling?
There's someone that lives in my area that freaking can't stand it. I'm on TikTok. That's just come out of the woodwork with freaking old messages that I've sent to her.
Oh, okay. So that's...
I'm not interested, Miss Red. I don't care. I would say worse to Sally, but I would never interfere with her and her children's relationship, and that's the difference with me and these weirdos. Can you drop me out, please, now? Thank you.
Thank you for using the 4 minutes, Court Assassin. Thank you very much. Yeah, no problem. We're going to hear from No Face, No Case now, guys. Here we go. Finish with No Face, No Case. There we go. Hello, No Face, No Case.
How we doing, Miss Red? Firstly, the audacity of her to turn around and say that she doesn't put her children in danger is fucked up. Right, we live in an age, yeah. We've all been to school, yeah. We all know how bullying is in school, yeah. You're putting your children on this app, asking people to pay for their parties, pay for this, pay for that, and you don't think that these kids' mums are seeing it and then talking about it in front of, well, maybe not in front of their kids, but they're talking about it and their kids are hearing it, yeah. And then who's going to be getting bullied? Your children. Why are they going to get bullied? Because of the shit you're doing. Like, you don't understand it. You're leaving a paper trail for people to bully your children. You're putting them in danger. 100% you are. And you can't expect people not to talk on your children on here if you're putting them all over it, which you are. Like I said, you ask people to pay for your kid's birthday party, Christmas presents. You've got to expect the backlash. You can't just sit there and take it all like, all right, yeah, I'll just take and not get any backlash from it. I do agree with Alicia. Laura's giving off stalker vibes right now. Like, you should do what you've got to do, make your report, and then leave it. Simple as that. You don't keep fucking posting their kids online. That's not the way forward. But that's literally all I had to say on it, Miss Red. So if you want to let everyone else speak.
Thank you, No Face, No Case. Guys, that is the end of Showtime. I think it was fair on everybody that got their say, because we will be doing things professional around these ways. And I know there was 2 people in the boxes, but I just wanted to keep it to the people that was, you know, in the boxes. So I apologise for that. Has anybody else got anything else they would like to add before I drop you off?
Am I allowed to reply to Luke the Judge?
Yes, of course.
Luke, can you just confirm what you...
Luke!
No, you're not allowed
Clout chaser, piss off.
Luke!
Listen, I'm going to drop as well, and I just appreciate it. Thank you so much. And those messages were sent to Sally 8 months ago. Sally is the ex of Dean, who is the Court Assassin's mod. And I think for her saying
no one cares about Sally. What's Sally got to do with my kids? Go away. What are you going to tell everyone now when I've had a poo?
You mute your mic.
When I left my child downstairs for 2 hours while I sat on the toilet for 2 hours. What now? What next? No one cares. Tell Sally to leave me alone, otherwise she's going to
get that checked by a doctor if it's 2 hours.
I know. Well, I was constipated that day, but she's probably going to report that to social services as well, isn't she?
You can't say you're going to say words about the children. You didn't say anything about Sally. You said it about her children. You said it about her children.
I will say words.
Words about children.
I will say words about children.
You wonder why people
I'm not interested in Sally or her kids. I'm not bothered. I will say words. Go away. Go away.
Anybody who agrees with what you just said there just as bad as you, Court Assassin.
Do you know what?
Anybody who agrees is just as bad as you.
You're going to have my counsel.
You're going to say worse about children. You're going to say worse about children. That's what you just said. You're going to say worse about children.
I will say whatever I want to say to Sally, yeah? None of your business. business now. Get lost.
Wow, and people support you, enable you on
Man,
this.
let them support me though. Let them. Mind your business, man.
say more
What's it got to
words
do
about
with you if I get support? What has it got to do? Why are you so bothered that I get support?
Did
Why are
everybody
you
in-
so bothered that I get support?
Miss
Is it
Red
because
has
you've not got a
9,000 people in
platform?
here.
Is it
And you
because
just
you've not
said-
got a platform?
Thank you.
Miss Red has 9,000 people in here, and you just said in front of 9,000
I
people,
will
you
say
would say
words
words
too,
about
Sally.
Sally's
No one
children.
cares. I'm still going to
Sally's
get the viewers
children.
in when I come on
Innocent
live.
children.
Get
Innocent
lost,
children,
man.
and you
You're
wonder why
obsessed with
people are ringing
children.
social services
Why are
on
you
you.
obsessed with children? You are obsessed. This woman.
Right, people, listen. If you're a dad and you're no longer with your baby mum, and sometimes you have arguments with men, you feel that, like, you're hating on them, yeah? Just remember that you've got people like Court Assassin. All right?
Justice for the kids.
Just remember that.
Okay, thank you everybody for joining the box. Nora, Alicia,
Thanks, Miss Red.
No face, no case.
Thank you, Miss Red, for giving me time. Ciao, bye.
Guys, to be fair, I've had a terrible half an hour on the Miss Red show. We are popular number one. I am, and I will, we are 2.7k away from the leaderboard, guys. I mean,